It's Reese and Dan the name. It's the little things.
Job titles, okay? Some job titles really are more successfully executed by the woman. And then some job titles are definitely more successfully executed by the man. I mean,
what type of job title, since you want to start saying?
Okay, so I'll start with this. I thought it was a TV thing or a stereotype to say that men like to try to fix things. Yo, the roof of this house can come off and Daniel will be like, I got this, babe. Pulling some sheets over, getting his own, going to Home Depot, watching YouTube, and woo, that is an interesting experience. So you want to just call?
I'm like, no, let me try and figure it out.
But you know, here's a lesson in that. Empower your man. You know, if they are committed to it, you know, you may have to go roofless for a while, but empowerment is key.
And one thing that I am still trying to get better at is allowing her to support. Because as helpmeets, I really have never liked that word, but as helpers,
help the meat.
It's part of her job title, job duty, whatever, is to support me, support the household, support us. As a leader, you do want to empower those that you're co-leading by, other folks that are supporting you with supporting, to give them that freedom and that feeling of comfort, to feel like you're listening to their feedback, that you will take heed to it, that you respect it, that you're willing to give it a try, and that you respect their opinion. Sometimes it's taken from a guy's standpoint, it's taken like, you're trying to take this from me, or you're not giving me a chance to do it, which is sometimes the case.
Yeah, I definitely realize those times where I kind of don't give him the opportunity to even try. Our goal in life with your significant other is to understand that he does things a certain way. He grew up in a certain household, and you grew up in a certain household, and you know, you're gonna do things differently. Oh my gosh, yeah, Chicago and New York is just like, ugh. The dishwasher. Okay, I grew up without a dishwasher. I don't think you grew up with a dishwasher.
I did grow up with
Oh, okay, so it's a phenomenon.
Wendell and Thomas taught me how to load
his mom.
the dishwasher.
Okay, but let me just explain something. I grew up washing them dishes.
As a slave. Just
boss
said, I gotta wash these dishes. Hold on.
But let me explain. My dishes come out like sparkling clean. Okay? Daniel just loads the dishwasher.
I pre-treat stuff. I do pre-treat.
Never even heard you say that. I pre-treat.
I pre-treat stuff.
So sometimes I'm like, all right, let me get this cup out of the dishwasher. What's that on the side of my cup?
The way that you're supposed to load the dishwasher.
And let me just say this.
No. She will load the dishwasher. She'll throw like 5, 6 different random things in there at the very end when I've already had my strategic placement of everything. Large cups on the left side, medium cups in the second row, thicker cups in the middle, 4th row, miscellaneous, but they have to be organized in the right way. And 5th row, bowls. It has to be like that, and you have to allow room for the bottom. You have to allow room at the bottom for the water to spray up. If you don't get that proper pressure, because there's obstructions in the bottom and the way that you've laid things out there, the water's not going to reach there. You're going to have dirty glasses. It's not going to reach inside of it. You have to be open to being educated. And when you close the door to edification and knowledge, you end up washing the dishes by hand instead of moving into the 19th century.
Right. I come home one day and I open that dishwasher, and what do I see? One fork in there.
Yes.
Yes. One fork.
It wasn't. I didn't run it with one fork. What did I run it with one fork?
Why would you put one fork in the dishwasher when you could just wash the fork?
Are you a household of 4 forks? 25% of your forks are there? Is that what it is?
We've lost a lot of forks. We had to agree to disagree on the use of the dishwasher. But the lesson in this for you all is that, hey, when he washes, I let him do it his way. I don't complain anymore. I don't give him advice.
And I don't complain either.
And when I wash, he doesn't say anything. And sometimes you just have to agree to disagree.
But you have to actually agree to disagree. You can't just agree to not talk about it right now.
And allow the other person to comfortably do what they like to do, and don't nitpick them every time. These are the little things that actually turn into big situations. It's the root of communication. Is he feeling like he's not being heard? Everything that he does is not being accepted or not being honored, or I feel like everything he does is not a good idea. And that can cause a lot of dissension and tension within the relationship.
And it's a recognition of the person's personality and a lot of their traits that, you know, you're still learning in life. Like, what is this, year 6? And it's year 6. I don't know, I just didn't think she still like opened potato chip bags like a raccoon. But she does. And
whatever.
One thing I've learned at this point in marriage is like you're constantly growing and evolving and understanding each other. Even constantly. And somebody told me like it just doesn't change.
As you learn something about your significant other, guess what? Your significant other is going to continue to grow and change. So you actually have to continue to learn how they're changing. I mean, Daniel and I are not the same people we were 2 years ago. We're not the same people we were 4 years ago, 6 years ago. And I met him 10 years ago. So when we met 10 years ago, we were not the same people. Don't try me. We met in 2007.
All right, that's true.
Well, let me say he met me because I was just like, boy, bye.
Hey.
Why did I find that so funny?
Hey, I don't know.
Boy, bye. He was the Student Christian Association president. So that was attractive because leadership is attractive. I was a God digger. Not a gold digger, but a God digger. When I met Daniel, I saw God all over him. I just loved being around him. I loved the way he made me feel. And
part of that was the Chicago in me.
Definitely had nothing to do
y'all know
with
what Chicago do.
Chi-Town. Okay.
Y'all know what it is.
Those are some of the little things we wanted to talk about in this episode, from communicating about the importance and being able to articulate what your spouse does so that you can big them up and big them up to other people and really understand what they do so that you know how to pray for them specifically. Be invested in what they're interested in, because the moment that you're not invested or interested in something that your spouse or significant other is, that relationship is going downhill. If you can't support me, bye. Baby. Okay. See, and then when you got haters in the relationship, it's hard. When I realized how much he was invested and how much he actually enjoyed telling the world about my gifts. I mean, this is why I still do what I do today, because he believes in me. So it is very important to believe in your spouse. Even if you're not seeing them walk in that purpose yet, you've got to believe it as if they are. Because as long as I'm a superstar in his eyes, I'm a superstar. Boom. Your significant other should also be someone that also points out some of the things that you gotta work on. Your spouse should be the one that loves you and trusts you, and you should trust them. This is your best friend, so they should not lead you down a path where, you know, they're gonna tell you what you have to work on. So I'm gonna try to close the caps in the refrigerator. I've definitely been doing a little better.
You have.
Let me tell y'all about Dan the Man. Dan the Man. Yo, I got the auto-tune. Shout out to Fela, because let me tell y'all about this theme song in the beginning. Y'all are
Martin's gonna kill it. He's gonna kill it.
Shout out to Christian Cultural Center, Long Island campus. We love you guys, and we're so excited. We got our building in Smithtown. So if you guys are looking for a church, come through.
The address is at the bottom.
Once again, we don't know how to do that yet. He is the ultimate laundry connoisseur.
But I don't fold.
I'm the one that cleans up the clothing room and keeps it all. So again, you have to find your role, and that works for us.
I will do every single thing.
Yes, he will,
Don't want to
Lord.
fold.
Yes,
I will
he will.
wash every single dish. Don't want to put it away.
Oh my God! And this is why he shouldn't use the dishwasher. But that's a
even if I hand washed it, I still wouldn't want to do it. Wash these dishes with this cloth.
Let me tell y'all, shout out to all my dishwashers out there, the ones that wash dishes, whether you have a dishwasher or not. High five. Bam, that's what I'm talking about.
Nobody high-fived you just now.
Put that work in, because you're worth it.
Invest in a dishwasher, let it run, and go do something else with your life.
That's why I don't accept glasses from other people's houses, because of people like him. Do you have a plastic cup and a plastic everything? But the last point of our little things is, he's a laundryman, I'm the folder. Find your role. Know what your significant other is specialized in, and, you know, work together. Make it work for both of you. The man doesn't have to do the stereotypical man things, and neither does the woman. Don't down your man because he's not living up to what you feel a man should. Let him find his role and empower him in that. Job titles, find your role, empower that other person, and ultimately learn how to communicate that. Anyways, guys, we're so excited for episode 2. Like, we just love doing this. I mean, this is just fun. Oh, he's having fun. This is not necessarily his passion, but we are passionate about each other.
Let me tell you guys who's not nervous, though.
Oh, yeah, Prince. We are passionate about shining some light and just giving some little tips and advice. Like I said, we're not the perfect couple, but we've got about 10 years of experience of simply being together. Don't start with me.
We started dating at the end.
But I met you in 2007.
At the end.
But the wooing. Ain't
nobody wooed
But the
you.
wooing started in 2007.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
I wooed you in 2007.
This man slid up in my DM.
Yo.
He slid up in my DM.
That was 2008.
He slid up in my DM, right? Exactly. He was just like, hey, as an SCA president, I need my leaders.
I was the president.
I need to spend time with my leaders.
I was the president.
Boy, bye.
I was the president.
Let me see if I can find. Okay, Prince, I'm sorry.
I was the president. I was the president for the 2008-2009 school year. We started dating. We started dating in no, she's trying to jump back in. At the end of December.
I need to know my leaders.
All right.
Can you pick a day? This man came up with a day called Sirece Day. If that ain't corny, I don't know what is.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about stuff not being corny.
Prince, okay.
Hashtag, but it worked.
Yeah.
Yo, and actually, as you guys share hashtags, as you share the hashtag the little things, also share the hashtag, but it worked. Because at the end of the day, stuff that guys do, it works. Y'all always complain, you don't do this, you don't do that. But then where you sitting at? Next to me. Hashtag, right. But it worked. Hey, Lance, Aaron, Sean, Leon, hashtag, but it worked.
Hey, Lance, Aaron, Sean, Leon, hashtag. Hey, Lance, Aaron, Sean, Leon, hashtag. Hey, Lance, Aaron, Sean, Leon, hashtag.
I'm not knocking his swag or his game. He was very genuine in his approach to me. He was very honest. In the beginning, remember, like, I asked you for a ride to Walmart? And he was like, ask your friend. And then he texted me, Sirece, I miss you. And then I responded,
I should have gave you a ride.
Do you like me or something like that?
And I'm like, whoa.
Never responded.
It got real clingy. It got real clingy real quick.
You gotta watch out for them.
I'm like, hey, I need my space.
You gotta watch out for them leaders.
I need my space.
We have always been passionate about pouring back into the lives of other couples. Even if you, as a single woman or a single man, are in the dating scene, listen, I mean, we can help you out. So I hope that you guys continue to tune in because these topics are going to get hotter.
They are.
And hotter.
Guys, I need your support. I'm going to need your support. Yeah,
he's going to need your support.
Just one thing for the guys, you know, sometimes you gotta put yourself out there for your lady. I'm learning that as well. Her goals and her vision and her passion is worth me supporting because as I support her, I support myself. You also don't want to ask your man to do something that he's completely uncomfortable with. Like if Daniel did not like being in front of the camera, then I wouldn't have asked him to do this. And it's just so much fun. And so what we're gonna do in between episodes soon is we are going to go live sometimes to kind of piggyback off of some of these topics so that we can hear your live responses and so that we can respond directly to maybe certain things that we said that you want to kind of focus on. We're gonna keep releasing these episodes. We're gonna start having some guest couples come on. I think our first guest couple is going to be Freddie and Alba. It's gonna be fun.
That is gonna be fun. Freddie,
he's a loser though.
Yeah, he's a huge loser. That's my younger brother. I've also released my first podcast, so you'll see that link, and that is also gonna be released weekly. Again, hitting some topics, but just out there to make you smile, make you laugh, and encourage you. This is The Little Things with Sirece and Daniel. Do you remember our song? It's the little things. When your mind's made up and you're going in the... Now let me stop, I didn't make up the rest. It's the little things. Ready? Ready? It's... Okay.
It's the little things. Ready? It's the little things. It's the little...
It's, I'ma stay right here so you can get it.
It's the little things. Ready? And it's the little things.
It's Reese, and Dan, the man. It's the little things.